What's up, everybody? You are watching the YouTube 10 after 7 channel right now. This is the edition called Coffee with Cody. Something new I'm going to try out. I only need 5 or 10 minutes of your time. I thought it would be cool if I kind of just laid it all out there for you. Get to know me a little bit better. Right here, I got a Starbucks Nitro Cold Brew. Whoever created these things, God bless you. 2 sips in, I'm running on fumes. That's probably why I turned on the YouTube channel and said, the hell with it. Let's talk. So over the last couple months, I'll be honest, I felt like my love for sports was wavering. I'd come home from work, turn on the Laker game. I was there, but I kind of wasn't there. I didn't really care about it. And I obviously, I felt things were way bigger than sports. Much bigger. And to be honest, I would watch games and I was just waiting for my love to come back. And believe it or not, it took live sports not even existing for me to rediscover my love for sports. That's 100% the truth. This week, Dan Patrick, if you know me, I listen to Dan Patrick religiously. I think I stumbled upon him my senior year of high school. Every day since then, every morning, 6 a.m., whenever it is. If I had to be at work and couldn't listen to him, I'd come home, download the podcast, listen to him. He humanizes athletes better than anyone. And it's not an open forum. He has 5 minutes to do so. 5 minutes to break down that wall, and he does it. It's Jerry West, Jack Nicklaus he had on this week. And here's where I rediscovered it. He had an 86-year-old Hank Aaron on. It was the 46th year anniversary of him passing Babe Ruth on the all-time home run record list. 86 years old. He was born in the 1930s. And Dan Patrick talked to him. And there couldn't be a better interview that I would tell you to listen to that happened this week. I know Tom Brady went on Howard Stern. We hadn't got to see that side of him. But an old Hank Aaron speaking about a home run he hit 46 years ago gave me the goosebumps. I tweeted right away, that's baseball royalty. This man is still here to tell us the stories and really what he went through. And if you don't know what he went through, the man was getting hate mail leading up to that home run that he hit. Why? Because America wasn't ready for a black man to break Babe Ruth's record. And I believe in baseball gods. And there's a reason why that day the Braves played the Los Angeles Dodgers and Vin Scully was on the call. No one paints a better picture than that man. Every sport, any sport. Vin Scully had to be there. And the baseball gods made it happen. And right after Hank Aaron talked about it, and one of the coolest parts is Dan Patrick asked him, what'd you do to celebrate? He said he went home with his wife. They got down on their knees and prayed. Think about that. 1974. And if you want to know the extent of it, just listen to Vin Scully's words. And you'll know how important this home run was and the time it was hit. Here you go. Let's take our sips of coffee and listen to the greatest call of all time.
1 ball and no strikes. Aaron waiting. The outfield deep and straight away. Fastball is a high drive into deep left center field. Buckner goes back to the fence. It is gone. Marvelous moment for baseball. What a marvelous moment for Atlanta and the state of Georgia. What a marvelous moment for the country and the world. A black man is getting a standing ovation in the Deep South for breaking a record of an all-time baseball idol. And it is a great moment for all of us and particularly for Henry Aaron, who was met at home plate not only by every member of the Braves, but by his father and mother. He threw his arms around his father, and as he left the home plate area, his mother came running across the grass, threw her arms around his neck, kissed him for all she was worth. As Aaron circled the bases, the Dodgers on the infield shook his hand, and that was a memorable moment. Aaron is being mobbed by photographers. He is holding his right hand high in the air, and for the first time in a long time, that poker face of Aaron shows the tremendous strain and relief of what it must have been like to live with for the past several months. It is over. At 10 minutes after 9 in Atlanta, Georgia, Henry Aaron has eclipsed the mark set by Babe Ruth. You could not, I guess, get two more opposite men. The Babe, big and garrulous and oh so sociable, and oh so immense in all of his appetites. And then the quiet lad out of Mobile, Alabama, slender and stayed slender throughout his career. Ruth, as he put on the poundage and the paunch, the Yankees put their ball players in pinstripe uniforms because it made Ruth look slimmer. But they didn't need pinstripe uniforms for Henry Aaron in the twilight of his career. He looked almost the same as he did when he first came up 20 years ago.
Incredible. And the best part of that, him describing the polar opposites between Babe Ruth and Hank Aaron, is probably my favorite part. Vince Scully even says it. A black man in the deep South getting a standing ovation. Describing his parents meeting him at home plate. Seriously, who has painted a better picture in the moment in the history of sports? Nobody. And Hank Aaron to be 86 years old and talking about it literally yesterday, Thursday. I mean, I don't even have words, but that's all I needed to rediscover my love for sports. Why I care? I think it's important to care who came before the guys we're watching now. And it kind of irked me because I came full circle about Barry Bonds being in the Hall of Fame. And it's a shame, really, that he broke Hank Aaron's record the way he did. Because Hank Aaron did it the right way, went through 100 times more things than Barry Bonds could have even thought of. That's baseball royalty. And Vince Scully to be there to call it, that's sports. That happened for a reason. Dan Patrick, he knows how to break down that wall, and I'm so glad he interviewed Hank Aaron this week because my love's back, and that's why I'm talking to you guys on YouTube. Coffee with Cody. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll let you know when the next one is. Leave a comment, like, let me know how you think it was. See you around. Woo! Go Dodgers.